Yo, we're live. All right, or at least this is recording live. All right, chat. Let's get it. The But More channel is easy. I don't need to intro much. Um, I guess just as an introduction in general, this is the MCC Randomizer wheel, but we're gonna add a veto this time around. We get to veto 5 people when they pop up. We do have to make that decision obviously before we move on, but yeah, veto. 5 people that pop up in case needed at most. Maybe we won't even need it, but hey, you never know. Anyways, let's get started with our first player, Wally Bear. No need to veto Wally Bear. He's great to use. W Wally Bear. We love Wally Bear. James Marriott. Now this is an interesting one. Do I veto James Marriott? I mean, you could make some like UK based teams around that. There's plenty of people that are UK based that you could pair up there that I think would be fine. I think it'd be okay. I don't think you need to veto him. Mid Mystic X, they're kind of hard to work with. They were in Rising, but they were in Lifesteal. They're not in Lifesteal. If I veto them, I'd have to veto them like now. Like if I'm like, okay, let's veto, I'll veto them now probably. Because I think it just makes things easier. We could also maybe say like, oh, remove somebody from a team if it's needed, but I feel like that's a little too easy, but we'll see. Mid Mystic, you can make a team around them. It's a little tricky, but I guess we have enough. I mean, this is going to apply to so many people. But like, who do I actually need vetoes for? This is now hard because now I have an extra choice to make. It's like, do I even want them to be included in this? Or do I want to not even include them? Past Lifesteal member means that it may be a little odd to put them on a Lifesteal team. So I might put them in the veto. That might be the first one. Rendog. Of course, very nice. We love Rendog. Of course. W. Foolish Gamers. Another one. Hell yeah. W Foolish. One of my favorite MCC players. Disguised Toast. Ooh. Ooh. Now, this is feeling like it could potentially have a lot of variety in it, right? There could be a lot of variety in this roster. So I think we could possibly go for maybe setting up a team around Toast. I feel like Toast can be paired up with a lot of people. But in terms of S tiers, it's, I guess, a very limited pool, right? But like he could have a team, so that's fine. We'll keep Toast. It's a risky one, but we'll keep him. Me, holy shit. Me, no way. I mean, I could go. This is probably the best approach. I'm just a kind of a safe one to work with, right? Whatever doesn't really work super well together, I guess I could go with, so that's fine. Otherwise, this could be fun. That could be fun. That could work. I have actually spoken to Rendog. This would be a little odd, but me and Wally's too strong probably, so we'll do that. Bad will go with Foolish. That's a simple choice to make. Pokimane will go with Toast, I guess. What an interesting pull there so far. Thank God I didn't put myself here. That would have been obnoxious. Ashwag. Technically, Ash could go here, right? Because of Realm, I think. Because Ash is on the Realm, I think. But I guess Ash is also a good person to have for other types of teams. There's going to be more life sealers to work with, possibly. Ash could work with Wally as well. I think it's fine to put Ash on his own team. We'll do that. Nominal Gravy. Nom is an interesting one because I don't want to just use all the vetoes on the Rising players because the Rising players ultimately are going to be the hardest ones to work with. But I think he could work fine. I think Nom with James Marriott could end up being pretty funny, but like, does it make sense? No, not really. It doesn't, right? That's not like really that's not really like a thing. So I might have to put Nom and veto. As much as I think Nom could work fine, it's just like in terms of team making, it's really difficult to work around. I think. Probably. Yeah. Sandwich Lord. Now, Sandwich, similar story, but Sandwich does have a bit more overlap in terms of connections that works with James Marriott, so I'm gonna go for that. Like Tommy in it. That's insane timing, by the way. Genuinely insane timing. Wow. Wow, genuinely wow. That's crazy. Ollie, Heike, Hate Me should be pretty easy to work with. I think you can build like an SMP, like family friendly-esque team around him, so I'll just put him on his own team. G Nelly, I think finishes off Orange. I think that's our first team. That's a good team combo. That works. That's great. I like that. Sick. Hey, what's up, Ice Cube? Ethan Nestor will go... Ooh. Ethan Nestor is... I still have two, don't I? Or no, I just have crank gameplays on this tier list, not Ethan Nestor. Ethan Nestor... Where could he go? With Wally, maybe not perfectly. Ren, no. Foolish and Bad, no. Pokey and Toast, no. With me, yeah, that'd be fine. Ash would be funny, but it's kind of hard to make that a full cohesive team. And then Ollie, kind of the same thing. New team, possibly. Who am I hoping for Ethan Nestor? Misty would make sense. There's very few people. Maybe I put him in Veto, honestly. Maybe a crazy opinion, but like, who am I hoping for? Yeah, this is for a video, yeah. This is for the But More channel. CZ. God. Like, who would I even put with Ethan Nestor? Who would I even put with him? Callum could maybe work. Shelby would work, of course. I guess there's plenty of people that could work with him. But the thing is there's overlap. Like, the people I'd want to maybe put with him could also work with Ollie, right? So that's kind of like a... that's a tough one. I'll just do that. That's risky, but we'll stick to it. We'll stick to it for now. We'll stick to it. Rye Guy Rocky. I guess Rendog is fine. Like, that's harmless. That's a harmless combo. There's nothing wrong with that. No problems with that. I think that's an okay combination. Lizzie. Ooh. Probably Ollie. I think. Right? Yeah, probably Ollie. I think that would work fine. I think that's okay. This would have been a crazy spot to put Lizzie as well, but yeah. Ollie's a duplicate. Who's next? B-dubs. Well, we're gonna have to put B-dubs with Ren and Ryga. We're gonna need like a Shane or something to tie that one together, I think. It's the only problem with this orange team is it kind of sets the stage for a pretty high level of balancing. Cookie God could go... Ooh. This is fine. We do need 2 lower tier players to make that make sense. Works with me. Works with Ash. This one's a little odd, maybe, so we'll do that. Sniff. Obviously, Sniff with me would make sense. I do think Sniff is easy to work with, so it may be better for me to keep my team open, because I could glue some random stuff together. This is fine. This could work. This could work. I think this is safe. It's safe to put Sniff there. We're not able to merge teams, so we can't put this duo with this duo. That's not possible. It's once they're on a team, they stay on that team. So yeah, I think this is good. As much as this obviously would be cool, like, hey, me and Sniff, Cyan, run it back. I guess Sniff is versatile. It's just who am I anticipating that I need to be paired up with that could not work with others in this situation? I guess that's kind of the question to ask. I guess me and Sniff is fine, right? Yeah, me and Sniff is fine. That's okay. Sylvie. Sylvie goes on maybe red? Right? That's not Sylvie. I don't know why I grabbed Eloise. This is Sylvie. Maybe that? Who am I hoping to get with Sylvie is the other question. It's like the Spanish people, of course, could work. Oh, so let me skip the song. The song's like 10 minutes long. Making a whole new team. Sylvie and Ethan could work. Does it? Could end up fine. If we get like Sapnap, it works, of course. How many videos do you get? 5. 5 total. Which is mostly going to be on Rising people, I think, because they're just harder to work with. Who else am I hoping for Sylvie and Ethan Nestor? It's kind of hard. There's so few people to work with. I don't know. If they know each other, this would be nice. I think this is safe. I think this is pretty safe. Wally and Cookie will work with Sylvia, I think. Joel. Oh wait, hold on. That's good. Yes, we need Joel. We need him. We'll just have to put him here. Obviously, that makes sense. I think, right? That's probably the best bet. I mean, he could also go there, but is that balanced? Is this good enough? I don't think so. I think this is better. That works. Safe. Obviously makes it very cohesive. That's good. Jimmy, well, don't I just make that a full team now? Is that another full team completed? There you go. That's perfect. This is great. This is awesome. Hold on. I'm liking this. The British teams are coming together great. Shelby. Well, Shelby's who I wanted for Ethan Esther, so that's perfect as well. Great pull. Great pull, actually. This is making sense so far. Eloise is also pretty good to have and to work with. Where do I want to put Eloise, though? That's the question. Ash would be fine. You could make something out of that. My team would work. This should technically work as well, right? This could have been so nice. But this has a lot of different options that could go in. Red, probably not. Yeah, this is probably the play. Alright, cool. And Venom. Ant Venom could go... This would maybe be okay. This is not strong enough. Ant could work on my team. Possibly. This could be fine. I kind of want to set up a separate team, right? There's a lot of Minecrafters we still could get. And having Ant Venom by himself is pretty good. Because there's a lot of versatility there. Because what am I most scared of? This is good for like variety, OTV and friends. My team could also do well for variety. This could maybe work, but I'd need like an S tier. Who am I even hoping for purple? Is it like Scott? Scott, or like maybe like a 5-up could be fine. Callum could be fine. It's a handful of people, I guess. Ran, of course, could be fine. I think Ant Venom on his own team is fine. Yeah, I think Ant on his own team is good. It's Tibby. That's green, of course. Crazy pull, but that's green. Okay, this team also needs purpled. Okay. Fit. Fit will go... He can go on pink. He could go on my team. He could go on lime. That's actually the one that makes the most sense. Put him on lime. That's a duplicate again. That's a duplicate again. There you go. Hold on. Well, we wanted Sapnap for Sylvie. But I guess he could also work on green, maybe. Can he? Not really. This would be... technically could work. Not here, not here. This could... veto, I think. I think we veto. Probably, right? I mean, he could be fun on green. Right? But, like... I need S tiers. That's also a thing. I need good players. I need, like, 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 4 of them. The thing, like, I need the S tiers. I think vetoing an S tier would be a mistake. So I think he'd go on green. I think he'd go on green. Just because I need them somewhere. And this is fine. Like, the only possible conflict could be Pokey, but even that's not even that serious, I think. I don't think that would matter too much. I think this is okay. Shelby's a duplicate. Jack Manifold. This team... Probably. This could also work, but they'd need, like, Feinberg. I'd probably put Jack Manifold on Aqua. I think that's fine. This, I'm gonna call this early. The balancing is gonna be a little rough. Because I'm banking on so many S tiers at this point. Wade box, that's probably another veto, isn't it? I mean, Wade could work fine. No, not really. Wade here doesn't make sense. Here, not really. Here would be fine. It could work. Not here. Not here. Then it's too risky. I think I'm just vetoing every single, like almost every single Rising player at this point. Duplicate. Crazy dupes we're getting here, by the way. Another dupe. Preston. Ooh. Ant Venom? Right? Probably. Probably. I mean, he could also go there. Is that balanced? No. This, like, could be fine, actually. Hold on. Maybe crazy. Hear me out. That actually would be fine, I think. It's like it's a little odd, maybe, because, like, you might think Sylvie and Preston could, like, not work super well, but, like, Preston works really well with Cookie God and Wally, I think. Which is the main difference. Preston could also go on the Ant Venom team, that is true, but then we're locking in, I guess, a specific type of team. Because keep in mind, who are we actually hoping for red? Who do we want to see? Like, Captain Gato? Capitan Gato? Is that who we're hoping for? Like, the 1 in a million chance? Velvet, I guess, could be fine, right? Of course, we're gonna, you know, get those people randomly now that I've mentioned them, but, like, still, like, who are we actually hoping for that could be, like, better to go on that team? I think this is fine. I think that's okay. I think that works. Block facts. I don't really want to veto block facts, but I think we might have to. I want to save vetoes for the end. Block facts here fits. Is it strong enough? No. Not balanced at all. Not even close. Would it be funny? Yeah. This could maybe work. I don't know block facts though. This, not strong enough. This, no. This could be fine, maybe. God. I guess I have to go for that. Probably. Because this team can just be saved by getting, like, an S tier of any kind. So that's fine. SB737. That's, like, almost exactly what I was hoping for. Hold on. Perfect. Boom. That should work. He could also go here. He could also go here. Who am I hoping for yellow? I guess just an S tier in general, right? That's the main thing. I'll put him here. I was hoping for, like, somebody and he's British. I guess that's fine. We'll do that. Jerry Graceffa, that's a problem. I guess he could go on purple. I guess I'm better off doing that than just throwing him in the veto list and then having some random nothing burger at the end. Timmy's a duplicate. Ollie. Ollie would have fit here too. That's fine, I guess. Balancing is so tough here, man. Like, it's not balanced, but it's fine. Yeah, this is a randomizer, yeah. Yeah, Ollie could go there. That could be fine. Yeah, that works. Ooh, Engal. Oh, wait a minute. He goes here, I think. Right? That could also work, maybe. This is maybe not. That should be fine. I think that's fine. Alright, moving on. Bad Boy Halo's a duplicate. Impulse. Ooh, I guess you gotta go on my team. which is fine. It works, I think. That's not harmful at all. That's like okay. It's just like, ooh, we're banking on. Oh, huge. Shane goes on purple. Right? Yeah, he has to. That's actually insane. That's such a good pull. W pull. Harry? I guess Harry goes on pink. I think Harry works on pink. And it's just 2 slots left. Tan TDM. Fits on lime. Is it strong enough? No, but he fits there. That works. I guess we might as well go for the cohesive team. Yeah, we did not veto block facts. This works out fine. I think the pink team is alright. It's a bit random, but it like will work. Wally's a duplicate. Wally's, that's the same person. 4C. Wait, that works. Hold on. Am I tripping, or is this like an actually like pretty okay roster? It's a little random, of course, right? The colors are a bit weird. Some of the teams are maybe like a little bit of a stretch, but like this is not bad. This is actually like decent. The balancing is bad, but like this would be a good, cool roster. I like it. What's the last 2 rules anyways? Let's find out. Speed silver. Speed silver would have been nice to have on, like, I don't know. He could have worked on certain spots. And then Lizzie's duplicate. Chilled chaos. Yep. Yep. Yep, yep. Yep. That's pretty good. Honestly, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with this. This actually may be one of the best attempts. Honestly, this is like actually pretty good. I'm cool with this. All right. Anyways, that's the recording. Chat, say goodbye to the Wolfie But More channel. I don't know how, but you know, that's the recording done at least. Bye, 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 bye.